they've never been.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. Who knew that when Joe Biden said we need to restore decency to the White House, what he meant was showering with your daughter, not acknowledging your legitimate grandchildren, and bags of cocaine everywhere. Joe Biden, we need to restore honor and decency to the White House. White House cocaine culprit unlikely to be found. Law enforcement official. Okay, so what's going on here? Babylon B writing, Biden's promise to restore decency to the White House fulfilled as crack found was of highest quality. What's going on here is that there is a cocaine user at the White House. Yes, it's probably exactly who you think it is, Hunter Biden, but let's go through the details. Cocaine was found in the White House. A bag of cocaine was found in the West Wing. Now, I've been to the West Wing, I've been to the White House many times over. Now, what happens when you go to the White House is there are little cubby holes that you have to lock your possessions into. And when you lock your possessions in those cubbies, there's cameras, of course, taping you and filming everything that you're doing. You need to take out like devices that can be used to spy or monitor or record, like my phone, for instance, or other electronics. I had to lock them away. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we now jump into our modern day mystery. Who dropped the dime bag of cocaine at the White House?
Of the White House. And so to recap on the developments that we've been reporting on yesterday, this was found, we understand, in a highly trafficked common area of the West Wing. It's an area where individuals, especially visitors, individuals who may be coming for instance, a private tour, might have been asked to leave some of their personal belongings before heading into more sensitive areas of the West Wing, which of course includes the president's, the vice president's office, some of the most senior officials' offices, as well as the press team and a number of deputies. And so this is an extraordinary discovery here. What we also understand is that the Secret Service is leading this investigation into how this substance came into the West Wing in the first place. This is something that will include the review of security footage, as well as visitor logs. The big question, Andrea, is for how long had this item, which was described as a small dime-sized bag, been in this location?
So there are cameras in every crack and crevice of the White House. You can't get on White House grounds without going through like what I would describe as TSA on cocaine, TSA on steroids. You get scanned, you get fingerprinted, you get all of your licenses checked, you get put on a background check list. You can't even enter the White House without a thorough background check that is done ahead of time. That's done days before your arrival. So you get majorly screened going into the White House. So the idea that they wouldn't be able to find out who brought in the crack cocaine is complete and total bullshit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my producer is just telling me right now that we actually have footage of the cocaine that was found at the White House. Check this out.
No, I just weighed out the bag. It's 2.06.
2.07.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Correction, guys. Correction. That's actually video from Hunter Biden's laptop, a massive pile of crack rocks that he's weighing. Hunter Biden was at the White House when this dime bag of coke was found. Nothing to see here, just a video of Hunter Biden allegedly doing a bump of cocaine at the White House in front of children. Don't worry, the media said that a bag of blow wasn't Hunter's. Got it? So I'll have this video for you to watch here. Tell me if you think that this looks like Hunter Biden is doing a bump of cocaine. I mean, he's certainly rubbing his nose, certainly giving it the old nose, the old powder of the nose there. Can't properly tell if he's doing drugs, but I'm sure a DNA test on the bag of coke would show us exactly whose it was. We have the sophisticated capacity to do DNA tests. Why don't you do those? That would be important. Also, how about we just go ahead and take the footage of the people who were inside of the building, since you know exactly who was on the White House property, and then interview everyone. Maybe drug test everyone. I have a feeling that cringe Jean-Pierre wouldn't be able to pass a drug test, especially given her answers on this issue.
Clarify for us, where exactly inside the West Wing the substance was discovered?
I'm not going to get into specifics. All I can say is when people visit the West Wing, there is the area of the West Wing where it is highly traveled, and that is what happens. People come through this particular area; it's highly traveled. I'm just not going to get into specifics. I'm not going to get into not going to get ahead of the Secret Service, and so I'll let them speak to that.
There are a couple of primary entrances into the West Wing. There's the one with which we're all familiar, right outside the driveway where the Marine stands when the president's in the West Wing, and there's another entrance off West Executive Avenue. Can you explain which entrance we're talking about?
I'm going to let the Secret Service speak to that.
Can you explain why you can't explain it? I mean, you described it as a heavily traveled area.
That's what I'm just saying what the Secret Service said. We got this from the Secret Service, so I'm sharing a little bit more with you from here. But again, it's under their purview. It's under investigation. They will have more specifics down the road as they are looking into this. We are confident that they will get to the bottom of this, and so I'm just going to leave it to them.
The substance was discovered late on Sunday. What's the latest staff-led tours that happen in the West Wing on a Sunday?
You know, I don't have the specific on how late the staff-led tours go, but I can tell you that there was one on Friday, there was one on Saturday, there was one on Sunday. The times that there are not any West Wing tours is when there is a federal holiday, like yesterday, or a big a large White House event. Just don't have the specifics. Let's let the Secret Service get to the bottom of this. They'll have hopefully more information, and we have confidence that they will be able to figure this all out. So I'm going to give them the space to do that.
We have confident that they have got the space to figure this all out. You sure it's not cringe Jean-Pierre using the cocaine? You sure it's not her? You sure about that? Are you sure about that? My former colleague, Rob Schmidt, over on Newsmax, summed it up perfectly as he watched Hunter Biden wander around during the 4th of July.
No way of knowing how it got there or whose it is, but it appears that cocaine has been found at the White House. And it wouldn't be a thumping July 4th weekend without Hunter Biden ripping lines off of a bust of Teddy Roosevelt. A mysterious white powder was discovered in the West Wing on Sunday, prompting a hazardous materials call to the fire department.
Thumping White House party. Is it? Is this Hunter Biden bumping? Is it? Is it? We will never know. We don't know. Is it Hunter Biden bumping? Let me see it again. We don't know. We're not sure. But we do know this. These dirty, filthy degenerates, these Bidens, man. These people, they're such liars. These people are such craven, unhappy, sick individuals, and they are turning your White House into a den of debauchery. Yuck. It's almost like we gotta take back the White House and restore a little bit of pride in this place. To do that. Ladies and gentlemen, help me defeat communism by liking, sharing, and subscribing on this video. It's your boy Benny. See ya.